Alright, welcome back. We're doing fucking Gen 2,
Shalom.
baby. We're going to rank more Pokemon. We just did Gen 1, and we had so much fun that we just wanted to go straight into Gen 2, because I felt like I could go all night rating Pokemon. We added some Pokemon friends.
Our children.
Our children to guide us along in this big Eevee.
Yeah.
And I'll have this little Froakie. This is my biggest Pokemon.
Mine's better.
Yeah.
Eevee can beat him. This is a legitimate Eevee Build-A-Bear, by the way. Like, this is legit.
How much are Build-A-Bears?
I don't know.
What is the... What makes Build-A-Bear more legit?
Somebody made him for me, so...
I see.
You know, I don't make my own Build-A-Bears, guys.
Alright.
I'm not one of those.
Are you ready to rate the Gen 2 Pokemon?
Fuck yes. I was born to rate the Gen 2 Pokemon.
So you're a big Gen... I'm not... I wouldn't call myself a Gen 1er, as the stereotype is that they're assholes.
Yes.
But I'm from Gen 1. You're from Gen 2.
You are a Gen 1er.
Yeah.
Don't kid yourself.
Okay, I am a Gen 1er.
A spade is a spade, and a Gen 2er is a Gen 2er, which is
What are they?
best.
Are they called something? Are they called Gen 2ers?
They're called fucking right.
All right, let's rate your precious Gen 2.
Yeah.
All right,
Chikorita is a 5.
I give Chikorita a 4.
Why?
It's not as cool as Bulbasaur.
You don't think so?
No.
I think it's great. Look at those fucking necklace.
You know, honestly, I thought I'd give Chikorita a 3, but it looks so good in this picture that I'm willing to give it a higher score.
Chikorita's fucking adorable.
I just don't like how plain it is.
What's plain
about it?
Like,
its whole body is one color.
So
it's not as cool as Bulbasaur.
Its whole body is not one color. It has a gradient on the leaf.
Well, I'm talking about the body, not the leaf. The leaf
is part of his body.
Accessory.
Okay, Chikorita's fucking cute.
Chikorita's
really cute and is a 5.
I give it a 4.
It's cute. Vine Whip comes out of its necklace.
That's cool.
That's really cool.
That is cool.
Bayleaf is a 3.
I like Bayleaf.
You like Bayleaf more than Chikorita?
I give it a 4. Yeah. I'm not more or less necessarily, but I just really like the leaf with the hole in it.
Yeah.
That looks really cool. I like his things that come off of him. Bayleaf's my favorite in the line, anyways.
Oh yeah.
I don't remember what Meganium looks like.
Meganium's a 3.
Yeah.
I don't really like Meganium that much.
I like the flower. I like the colors. I give it a strong 3. I don't necessarily like it less than Chikorita.
Yeah.
I give both Chikorita and Meganium like very light 4, and I give Bayleaf like a strong 4.
I really like the line. I like the idea of the dinosaur, because I just think dinosaurs are really great Pokemon.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It's definitely the weakest of the starters of Gen 2.
Yeah.
The line isn't really
I've
that
never
memorable.
been a big fan of Chikorita, so...
But Chikorita's cute. Cyndaquil, guys, is a 5.
Cyndaquil is adorable. I still give it a 4.
What the fuck? Cyndaquil's a 5. If you think Charmander's a 5,
I didn't give Charmander a 5.
I know. But if you, viewer, think Charmander is a 5...
Cyndaquil is cuter than Charmander.
Yes.
And it hurts me to say that because Charmander was my guy growing up, but Cyndaquil is a better design. It's like a cute anteater thing.
It's really fucking cute. It's a mouse. It's a fire mouse.
It does say fire mouse, but it's got like the beak of an anteater.
Dude. Cyndaquil's great.
Yeah.
Quilava isn't as great. I give this a 3.
3. It's not as good
elegant.
as. Yeah. It's too
clumsy
big
and weird looking. Typhlosion's
3.
cool.
I give him a 3.
I give him a 4.
I don't think he's much better than Quilava, honestly.
No.
I think
powerful.
Honestly, I think this is the weakest line design-wise of this gen. Like, I mean, Meganium stands out more than Typhlosion. Typhlosion's just a big yellow guy with a flaming neck. What is that? Why is it coming out of his neck?
I don't know.
It's weird.
But we have to get through the shit before we get to
right.
fucking Totodile is a 5.
Totodile is one of my favorite starters.
Totodile's
for
great.
Sure. He's perfect in every way.
The color is great.
Perfect color. I love the little designs on him. I love the spines. I love the eyes.
Who would have ever thought that red would be such a powerful color on a fucking water starter?
Yeah.
It's great.
And
it looks so cool.
He's fucking great. And if you've seen the second movie where he goes, he's like just a super hyperactive guy. I love him. Totodile's great.
Croconaut's ugly as
Croconaut's shit.
That's a terrible picture of Croconaut.
He's not good looking.
That's like when those girls are like, oh, I look really fat in this picture. And it's like, no, you really are this fat. Like, you really look like that. That's a 2.
Is a 2. And a weak 2 at that. He's one of the worst, like parts of a starter line, I would say. In spite of being surrounded by Totodile, who's a 5, and Feraligatr, who's a 4. Yeah. He looks insane in this picture.
That's
Holy
what's
shit.
cool about him. I really am not a fan of those fucking bumps on the Pokemon.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that on any Pokemon.
They do it a lot, and I don't understand.
Didn't like it on Kangaskhan. Didn't like it on Rhyhorn. Don't like it on Feraligatr.
They keep doing it, and I don't know like what the point is.
It's just to like add more.
But it doesn't need it.
Yeah.
Just make his arms thicker. Just give it muscles.
Yeah, but otherwise, he's awesome.
He's really cool. I really love the colors.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
He stands out.
He's
good.
He's a sick guy.
Easily my favorite line of this gen. In the starters for sure.
For sure.
All right.
Sentret's a 5. Oh my god, I love Sentret.
I give Sentret a 4, but I like.
Oh, he's so cute.
He's very cute.
He's a fucking scout guy.
Actually, I might give him a 5. I really like the ring on his belly.
He's so much cuter than like any of the other just fodder. Like,
yeah.
Route 1 fodder.
Oh, he's 1,000 times better than like
Rattata,
even Rattata
Pidgey,
or Pidgey.
all that shit. You
yeah,
see,
I'll give him a 5.
He's cute. He stands out. You don't forget about Sentret.
I forgot about Sentret, but this because I didn't play as much Gen 2.
Fuck you.
You
don't forget about Sentret.
Okay, here's the thing. Gold and Silver, like, Silver was my favorite game growing up, but, like, I've had, like, a lot of distance from it, so, like, a lot of Gen 2 is way less fresh in my mind unless it's been in the newer games, you know? But, I remember Sentret, certainly when I think back to, like, Pokemon Coliseum and shit, like, Sentret's great. Ferret gets a 4.
I really love Ferret, but I know
it's not as good as Sentret, but he's really good.
A 4.
Yeah. I love his little cheek things.
He's 5'11".
What? Holy fuck! He's massive.
Tail to head.
Okay.
For whatever reason, they decided to like make him.
Yeah, they're all to head. Well, because they're. It says height, but it used to be that they were rated by length. I think.
I don't really understand because that's a tail, but I guess it's part of its body. Because like if you have it next to the trainer, it's always shorter than the main trainer. Yeah. And like the Pokedex, but.
And the trainer's 5'2".
I always thought Ferret was really cool because I was always really tall and I was little, like really tall and skinny. I'm like 5'11". Yeah. What a cool guy! I love Ferret.
He's adorable.
So yeah, Ferret's cool.
Hoot Hoot's a 5 for me. I fucking love Hoot Hoot. The eyes are fucking awesome. I love that he has like one leg or like two legs that are kind of joined. But the eye design is phenomenal.
Hoot Hoot is amazing.
Hoot Hoot is basically a Pokemon version of Kaepora Gabora from Zelda. And he's better looking.
That's great.
I love him. And I also really like Noctowl. Yeah, I give him a 5.
I love the fucking triangle pattern on him. He looks really badass in Majestic.
Is Sentret in Silver? Or is it only in Gold? Okay.
Sentret's in Silver and Gold. You can find one around
I think the reason I don't feel as attached to Sentret is that I never caught one because I always caught Hoot Hoot.
Well, you see, the thing was, in Pokemon Gold and Silver, it was all around the clock. Like, the whole gimmick of the game was day and night. Hoot Hoot and Noctowl were night Pokemon, whereas Sentret and Ferret were morning Pokemon.
And I only play at night.
Yeah, exactly. If you're a kid, you're not going to be fucking playing in the morning because you're at school, obviously. Right. So, nobody fucking had the morning Pokemon.
That makes perfect sense. That's probably why I never caught a Sentret, and I always caught Hoot Hoot as my
I used to wake up at 6 in the morning to play Pokemon, so I could fucking catch the morning Pokemon. I'm not even kidding.
I think there was a run I did of Silver where like Noctowl was my guy. Like, because remember I was still a kid, so I still had like the one overpowered Pokemon that was the center of my team, and I think Noctowl was that once. Because he is dope as shit. It might have been him or Zatu. I don't remember which. Ladybug, I like a lot. I give him a 4. I like his hands a lot.
Cute. It's a good bug Pokemon. I would give it a 3 just because.
I think this gen has like probably my favorite starter bugs because of the fact that A, they have really strong designs and they're only 2 evolutions.
Yeah.
Like, because with Caterpie and Caterpie and Weedle, like the Weedle line, Beedrill is awesome, but Weedle and Kakuna aren't that cool. And having the Cocoon stage sucked in your party.
Yeah,
so like
it was a waste.
having a bug that's just like 2 forms and they're both really good.
That's arguable.
I like
Ladian's really
just
cool.
as much
5.
as Ladybug.
5.
It
It looks like a Power Ranger, dude.
He does kind of look like a Power Ranger.
It's cool.
He's cool.
I've always thought Ladian was really cool. I used to always draw pictures of it. I really like the design of it. I think it's a pretty fucking sick bug.
I give both Ladybug and Ladian strong 4. I like him. I also give Spinnerack a strong 4. I think he's really fucking cute.
I like the face on its anthrax.
Yeah, that's the best part.
Super adorable.
I like his kind of googly eyes and his mandibles.
He's a cute guy.
He's almost a 5 for me.
Almost.
But I can't give him a 5 knowing that 5, like I keep thinking of like what I've given a 5, and it's like Bulbasaur and Lapras and Snorlax, and it's like Spinnerack's not as good as those, but he's really good. And Ariados is cool as shit too. I'd also give him a 4. I think he's pretty cool.
He's cool, but I'm like really struggling to actually give him a 4. He definitely deserves a 3 at least, but
he's not as good as Spinnerack.
I think Spinnerack's way better.
Spinnerack is way better, but I still like Ariados a lot.
I love his name.
I think I'm sympathetic to Ariados because he's one of Victor's favorite Pokemon.
Really?
Yeah, he really likes that
Interesting
line.
choice.
Because I think he had it as like a main in Soul Silver or something.
Crobat's a 5. Crobat is a 5.
I give him a 4. I think he's by far the best in the Zubat line, which we agreed Zubat and Golbat were not that good.
Crobat is the only saving grace of Zubat. Like, if you had a Pokemon like Zubat, which is like just a fucking bat thing, this is the best possible outcome of that.
Yeah, I
think it's fucking sick, and I love that it's so big. It's 5'11".
Yeah, it's big.
That's a big nigga.
Yeah.
Chinchou, okay.
Your outright favorite Pokemon.
Chinchou is my favorite Pokemon ever. It is my favorite Pokemon. Its eyes, its color, its typing. Just what it is and what it does. It is perfect. Chinchou is a fucking 5 out of 5.
I love his eyes a lot. I thought I would give Chinchou a 4 until I saw it on this page.
Chinchou's so fucking cute.
Seeing the way its light reflects on its body in this picture is really cool.
Chinchou it's the coolest Pokemon. It is so underrated. Somebody needs to love Chinchou a lot, and that person is me.
I love his eyes. The eyes are what sells it.
The eyes are the most... Yes, same.
Yeah.
This was the first Pokemon I ever drew. This is what made me love Pokemon. This is my shit. It's Chinchou.
Adorable.
Chinchou's great. Guys. Lantern's great too, but not as great. A 3. I give it a 3.
I give it like a 2.
What? Okay, this picture is really ugly because it looks pregnant.
Yeah, well, that's a big part of why. Why does it look so fat on the
I don't know. It's a really terrible angle. It's like... It's
not nearly as good as Chinchou.
No, it's
not
sad.
Even in the same
it's
league.
Sad that Chinchou has to evolve into Lantern.
Yeah.
But whatever. You gotta give what they give you.
Alright. Pichu.
5.
I would say a 5, even though Pichu was the beginning of the end. And also, like, even at the time, it upset me that Pichu was just Pikachu. They just made Pikachu again. They just went like, how can we tweak Pikachu slightly? Because Pikachu's our biggest guy, our most popular, important guy. We need to do it again. We can't not have another Pikachu because Pikachu's too important to Pokemon. So.
I don't know. I like the baby Pokemon. All the baby Pokemon are cute.
I'm okay with babies in general, but I do think that they came about as a result of finding an excuse to make Pichu. Because they fucked up with Raichu.
Yeah, they did.
Like, they wanted... Pikachu was the iconic character, but they didn't plan that from the start. Originally, it was going to be Jigglypuff. But Pikachu was like the one that was the lightning in a bottle, figuratively and literally. And Raichu fucked up. Like, still good design, but they fucked up. So they went, okay, we have to rectify this. Let's find a way to make a previous evolution of Pikachu, because we don't want to break the 3 evolution thing. But, like, let's just invent these lower stages that just weren't there for no fucking reason in the previous game, just so they can make Pichu. Still a very strong design, but it's forced. And so I give it a 5 for the design, because that's what we're rating it on, not the quality of the Pokemon itself.
Yes.
But this started the downward spiral
Things
of
would be a lot
Pikachu
different
clones
if we were
every
rating
fucking
the
game.
quality of the Pokemon.
Oh,
like,
yeah.
All of our ratings would be different. But Pichu, I think if they're just gonna make shit to sell to people, it's doing its job.
Yeah.
This is fucking adorable.
I mean, this is a great follow-up to Pikachu. It's almost as cute as Pikachu, and the fact that it's in the Pikachu line makes it more forgivable than the Pikachu clones in later games.
I think Pichu may be cuter than Pikachu.
It's
staring at that
tough
face.
Fucking...
I'm like, this is cute. This is a
really
cute guy. I want to squeeze him.
But like, much like Pikachu, I find it difficult to imagine Pichu being your favorite Pokemon.
Yes.
He has that same like mass. Even more so than Pikachu, he feels very mass-marketed because of the fact that he was obviously created to capitalize on Pikachu. I don't know, maybe it's just knowing that context that makes me feel that way, but like, Clef's pretty fucking cute. I give it a 4.
Yeah, definitely.
I love the big ears. That's my favorite part. The big ears are cool.
I love his little blush, but they all have that blush.
Yeah.
Oh, Igglybuff is cute. It looks like a Digimon, though.
I don't... I give it a 3. I'm not a fan.
It's a Digi Pokemon.
I don't like... Why does the spiral look so thick in this picture?
It looks
like, the
really
line looks
wrong.
weird.
The line art looks like somebody just used a ballpoint pen and sketched it into fucking... It looks... I don't know.
It does look like a Digimon just because of the mouth.
Yeah. It looks like... I give it a 4.
Okay, but Togepi is a 5 all day.
5.
Togepi is fucking adorable.
Yes.
And he was the first Gen 2 Pokemon to be introduced to us in the West, because Misty had him in Gen 1.
Yes.
Like, way before Gen 2 was even a fucking thought. He was in the show.
Like, what the fuck is a Togepi?
Yeah, it was very mysterious.
It was.
Look at him. Like, when I mean, it much in the same way that we said, like, when you think Psychic Pokemon, you think Abra. When you think Ghost, you think Ghastly. When you think Baby, you think Togepi. Like, you probably also think Pichu just because it's Pichu and he was pushed on you and everybody knows Pichu. But, like, when I think baby Pokemon, I think Togepi. He's literally an egg.
The really sad thing is that people, like, who are growing up Pokemon today will never have a Togepi experience. They will never see, like, a character in the anime that just, like, they don't know anything about because we have the internet. So it's like, Togepi was cool because it was mysterious.
I mean, we had the internet back then, but we didn't know what the fuck it was.
Yeah.
Like when Meryl started bleeding in and everyone called it Blue Chew because we didn't know what the fuck was going on, you know?
It's sad that, like, people won't have that anymore.
Yeah. Togetic, though, 3.
Yeah.
Not nearly as strong as Togepi.
It's really forgettable.
I honestly, until I clicked on Togepi and then saw the next one, I had forgotten it evolves into Togetic. But I love Natu and Xatu.
Yes! Oh my god, I love this color green.
I don't know. I think I'd only give Natu a 4, but I will definitely. I don't know. What do you think?
I give Natu a 5. It's a fucking first stage evolution. It's a cool bird.
It's really cool.
It's really cool. It's like very
Aztec. Yeah. It's cool, but Xatu kills it for me, dude. Look at that thing. Like, it has, okay, it looks like it's wearing an outfit, but that is just its feathers. And it's still unmistakably a bird, but like, he's so cool. Look at him. Cool. He's one of my favorite Gen 2 Pokemon, and he was one of my mains for a little bit. And he's cool because he's fucking psychic. He's psychic and flying. And like, you know, in Gen 1, like, I never caught an Abra because it was nearly fucking impossible. So, like, I never had a Psychic Pokemon in Gen 1. Gen 2, you catch a Psychic Pokemon near the start of the game, and it's fucking exciting, you know? I think I started, like, in the Pokemon card game, I think I started building Psychic decks after Xatu got introduced, you know, like...
he's just really cool. He's really fucking unique.
He's really cool. And he's a totally underrated Pokemon. He does not get brought up much.
His stats are shit. They should give him a Mega Evolution.
Yeah, he could use one.
Yeah.
He could have a cool Mega.
Okay.
Alright.
Mareep is a 5.
Mareep is definitely a 5.
Look at that fucking cutie. Look at that cutie.
It's adorable. Look at the ears and tail are genius.
Oh, dude.
Like, this says to me electric sheep
Yes.
just by looking at it.
It's amazing.
I love the blue.
I love the idea of an electric sheep. That's cool in itself.
I love
and
how
this is
fluffy
the
it
best possible conceptualization of an electric sheep.
Yeah. Mareep's
It
really
is
strong.
fucking
I give it
cute.
a 5.
Flaffy also gets a 5 if the
Oh.
fucking picture loads.
I don't... No, I think I give Flaffy like a 3.
Yeah?
I'm not a huge fan of Flaffy.
I love that it's pink. I really dig the pink.
It's
and
cool
the
that it's
blue.
pink, but it's not nearly as cute as Mareep is.
It's not about if it's cute. It's about...
Okay, well, but what I think makes Mareep work is the contrast between the blue and yellow.
Yeah?
And with Flaffy, it's just all pink and black. It doesn't
It's
have that
dark
striking
brown.
contrast, you know.
It's like chocolate.
I'm not the best
Strawberry
at
and
colors.
chocolate.
He just makes
He
you
makes me
hungry.
hungry.
But Ampharos, I will give a
5.
5. That's a really cool. And the colors go back to what they were, you know. I think I wish it would have been like a slow reduction of blue and more yellow so that he's getting like more electrical powered. That would have been cool. But
Pink
Ampharos
is
is
an
really
interesting
strong.
choice.
I love the like chokers.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Of course.
It's like somewhere between a giraffe and a sheep. In fact, what even is it? What is Ampharos? Like, it's not a sheep at all. Now that I'm thinking about it, it is the light. Yeah, Ampharos is cool. I like it a lot.
5.
Oh, 5. Blossom's fucking adorable.
Oh dear.
I think the only problem with Blossom in Gen 2 is that it had no evolution, and it wasn't that good when you got it, like, late. Like, you get it, like, in a weird place in the game.
It had no evolution.
In Gen 2, it doesn't.
Bloom evolves into Blossom.
Oh, you're right. I forgot.
That's
why I never had one, because I didn't have a Gloom to evolve it. And you had to evolve it during the day, right?
You just have the Sunstone. The only way you get a Sunstone, by the way, is by winning the bug catching contest, which you can only enter in the morning.
That's what it was. I remember fucking struggling to be like awake and available at the time.
Yeah, same.
That I had to do the fucking bug catching contest. I think I might have just... Can you change the clock in your game? Was that a thing you could do?
You can on emulators. You really can't. You can set it back an hour for daylight savings. That's it.
Right.
You can't really change.
Yeah, I think I could never get a Blossom. Like, I wanted one and I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
But it's great.
It's really cute.
5 all day. Meryl's also a 5.
Also a 5.
Meryl's fucking cute. There's a reason people called this Blue Chew. Because it's not even that it looks that much like Pikachu, other than like the squiggly tail. It's just that it's as like adorably iconic as
it is
Pikachu.
As cute as Pikachu.
Yeah, Meryl's fucking great.
As is Azumarill. Look at that. Look at him. Look at him. He's a bunny.
I'll give him a 4.
It's a bunny.
He's really cute.
A 5.
I don't like how much
sure.
of this white at the bottom there is. Like,
Look at
I
how
wish
happy.
it was.
Look at how happy he is. He's happy to be half white.
Oh, I definitely give a 5 to Pseudo.
Yes, for sure.
Such a cool idea. He's a fake tree. He's a rock Pokemon that okay, I don't understand. There's a lot of people, like, okay, people always say, like, oh, Gyarados, he should be dragon instead of flying. Yeah, I agree. People say, Pseudo-Wudo, why is he a rock type? That is the point.
Yeah.
He is pseudo-Wudo. He's fake wood. He is a pseudo-wood. He camouflages himself as a tree. He's not a tree. He's a rock. He's a weird rock.
He's amazing.
He's a fucking genius idea. And I love the use of him as a roadblock in the game.
So, is there any kind of, like, cultural significance to Pseudo-Wudo?
Not that I know of. I'd have to see if Tamashii Hiruka has anything about it, but I don't think so. Alright, so then we get Pollitoad, which is...
5.
I give a 4.
I give him a 5.
I give him a 4, but he definitely is there to make up for Poliwrath being shit. Even though he looks nothing like Poliwhirl.
Look at how fucking cute he is. No, like, look at him.
He's really
Just
cute.
take him in with your eyes.
Baby. I'm looking at him. He's cute. I give him a 4.
He's really cute.
He ain't no Bulbasaur. He ain't no Lapras.
Oh, dude.
He ain't no Snorlax.
He's cute.
He's a 4.
I think he's up there.
He's
I think
pretty cute.
Politoed is pretty cute.
Hoppip's
a 4.
Hoppip's a 4. He's really cute too.
He's pretty cute. Not
I like
cute.
his all yellow eyes.
Yeah, me too.
That's really cool. And I like that he just floats.
Look at his little tail.
He's so light that he just drifts and floats. He doesn't actually like move.
He's like the pink kitty from Billy and Mandy Milkshakes. You ever watch Billy and Mandy?
Yeah.
Fucking love
I watched the shit out of Billy and Mandy.
That show is a fucking good.
It was great.
Skiploom. 3. What is that monstrosity?
I give him a 2. I hate his face.
Okay, this picture's really bad.
Yeah, I didn't expect to like him as little as I do based on this picture. Oh yeah, you know what? I remember as well that part of the reason that I had thought Gen 2 was weaker when I did my ratings before is that the sprite sheet I had was particularly bad. Like, they all looked worse. Like, I even knew at the time, like, okay, they're not supposed to look this bad, but it was the only, like, sheet I could find of all of the Gen 2 Pokemon.
Yeah.
And, like, it was not good. Alright.
Jumpluff.
Oh,
5.
that's good. I give him a 4.
5.
His puffs are really cute.
Oh, he's so fucking cute.
He's really cute.
Really fucking cute.
I'm glad he's a good payoff after dealing with Skiploom.
Yes, after my eyes had to see that.
Ipom, I think I'm tempted to give Ipom a 5. He's not one of my favorites, but I think he's a really striking design because he's got a hand on his tail, and that's a really cool gimmick. He's one of those Pokemon that like Chansey, where it's just such a strong, like memorable gimmick that he really sticks with you. He's definitely one of the more memorable Gen 2 Pokemon.
Sunkern.
That thing, totally forgettable. I give it a
2.
3. I think it's kind of cute, but no, you know, I give it a 2 only because of the black eyes on the brown streaks. That is
like
really bad.
I don't like it at all. I hate the goatee thing.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. I don't like the face.
Me neither.
It's just a flower.
It's creepy.
It's like a shitty Bellsprout, and Bellsprout's not even that good.
Agreed.
Okay, Yen was pretty good, though.
4.
I give him a... I only give him a 3. I don't think he's super memorable. I know there's a lot of people who...
Yeah, you're right. A 4 is kind of...
There's a lot of people who really like Yanma and Yen Mega and want him to have a Mega Evolution, but, you know, yeah, he's not memorable.
You give Yan Mega a Mega Evolution.
I think that's why they want
it. It's like
it.
Yan Mega.
Oh, Wooper's really cute.
Oh, 5. 5. I'm giving this guy a 5.
I give him a strong 4 to a light 5.
Oh, dude, no.
He's
5.
really, really cute.
Look at his belly.
Look at his mouth and his little things. His little things. Yeah, he's really cute. I'm tempted to give him a 5.
You don't play Pokemon Channel, but there's like this short in it with all like the Johto Pokemon, and oh my god, the Wooper in it was so cute. Like
Quagsire, I give a 3.
Yeah, 3.
Not a big fan. I mean, he looks cute in this picture, but even here he looks really plain.
He's just derpy, but not in a good way.
He's not. He's like a worse Slowbro, you know. Espeon's fucking dope. 5.
For Sneasel.
These are 2 of the best evolutions.
Yes.
Espeon and Umbreon.
They're really cool.
Espeon's his eyes are fucking cool.
He's beautiful.
I really like the tufts under the ears because it gives him that like sage-like wisdom. The double tail, which is like creepy in a way. Yeah, Espeon's a 5. He's fucking dope. And Umbreon is also a 5. Oh my god.
So fucking cool.
It's just the color scheme. The color scheme is so good. The like little gold ringlets on black with the red eyes. Top tier evolutions, both of them.
On point.
Murkrow, I give a 4.
3.
I like his hat. He's a witch, you know. He's got like his tail is like a broom and his thing is like a hat.
So
he's a witch bird.
I don't think it's done that well. I just don't like it.
It could be better. I can still give it a 4.
I think he's really forgettable. I don't know.
He's definitely forgettable.
Oh, dude.
So maybe I should give him a 3 because I forgot about his existence entirely before I looked at it. Slowking though, 5 all day. I love Slowking. Look at him. He's so dumb that he's achieved nirvana. Like Slowking is the smartest Pokemon. He can talk. He's not a legendary. He's like, other than Meowth, the one that trained itself to talk from Team Rocket. He's like the only legendary that non-legendary that talks. He is a fucking god. Look at him. Look at his face.
I'm looking, baby.
It's almost
look
condescending.
Look how sassy he looks.
Yeah.
He's just like.
He's like, hello, I'm Slowking. I'm cool. Alright. Mischievous.
Mischievous gets
I give her a 4. Yeah, she's really pretty. I wouldn't say she's the most memorable, but when you do see her, you're always like, oh yeah,
it's
Mischievous.
A cool design.
That's
it's a cool ghost.
Yeah.
I mean, how can they really follow up with Gengar and fucking Ghastly?
Make something feminine,
yeah,
which is what they did here.
They did. I mean, it's definitely not as strong of a design, but it does what it's supposed to do. I can't complain.
Yeah.
Unfucking known.
The unknowns, I would give a...
This is hard, because I really appreciate the creativity.
I like the idea of a full alphabet of unknowns, but, like, unknown has never been cool.
No.
It's a cool...
They
I would give him a 3.
so much effort into this Pokemon, and it just fell.
It fell flat, yeah. I give it a 3.
Yeah, I'd probably...
The concept is strong, but the individual designs are weak.
Yeah.
Why did they make them just
This is
black?
a cool one.
Why did they make them so, why did they make them so monotonous looking?
Because they have to be simple, because...
Yeah, but they could have made them a different color.
I mean, the Pokemon itself just sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible to get in the game.
I mean, if the Pokemon was good, would it be different?
I don't know.
I still think it'd be shitty looking.
I mean,
I don't think people would want
Pokemon.
to
The
use
third Pokemon movie is the Mystery of the Unknown.
Best Pokemon movie, by the way.
And the unknown are the least memorable part about that movie. Like if you tell people Pokemon 3, they say, "Oh, the Entei one, the one where Entei fights Charizard, the one with Totodile." No one goes, "Oh yeah, Mystery of the Unknown." Like, I would forget unknowns were in that movie if it wasn't called that.
They had that song though, "To Know the Unknown." Best song, best fucking Pokemon song. I used to fucking fall asleep to that song.
Wobbuffet, I give a 5.
Yes, agreed.
Okay, first of all, it's extremely memorable and iconic just for the face. His eyes are adorable, the mouth, but the meta of Wobbuffet is also genius. Because Wobbuffet is the tail. The tail is the alive portion. The other thing is just a dummy that it is controlling. And there's a scene in Brunswick where after the Wobbuffet kills Brunswick, and then Ben's Pokemon kill the Wobbuffet, you see the tail scurry away. Like, they kill the central part, but the tail, like, escapes. And I was like, oh my god, that's so fucking genius.
I know.
That's so cool.
It is a really
I love the little
guy.
balls that he has for feet. He's cool.
He
I like him. He's really good. Oh my god, I completely forgot about Giraffe.
Solid 4. I wish I could give it a 5.
I give it a 3.
Oh, I love Giraffe. I love the fact that there's a giraffe Pokemon.
I give him a 3 only because I completely forgot about him.
I wish
like
it
the tail.
evolved. There's so much potential with this guy. Like, the tail could have become something really cool.
Yeah.
They could have, like, made him psychic and dark.
He could definitely be expanded on. It still could. Because there still hasn't been an evolution of Giraffe.
You just give Giraffe a Mega, and I think it'd be really cool.
I give him a 3.
I like it. I think it's a 4.
I think he might have too much going on.
Pineco's
2. Maybe even a 1. I forgot about this guy. He's not good.
Pineco's bad. I'm going to give it a 1. If I have to give something a 1.
Yeah, Pineco gets a 1. Fortress gets a 3. It's alright.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd be so glad this thing evolved. This thing is shit.
That's terrible.
I legit forgot about Pineco. And looking at it, like, I'm looking at it and thinking, when was the last time I saw one of these?
There is nothing redeemable about Pineco.
No.
I can't say a single good thing about it.
His category is bagworm. No. No.
Its crossed eyes is hideous.
Yeah.
It's hideous.
That's a 1. Fortress gets a 3. Because I don't really know what it is.
It's a bagworm.
Maybe even a 2. Dunsparce is cool.
Yeah.
I give that one...
4. A 4? I can say a lot about it. It's a land snake.
I can't decide if I want to say 3 or 4.
It's a
I'm gonna say
fucking
3
fancy.
because I've given better things 4s.
Yeah.
It's alright. It's
I
kind of
think
cool.
it's cool. I think it's cool and unique.
Gligar.
4.
I give him a 4. I think he's
cool.
there's like a classic anime character that I think he's based on. Like there's this like bat guy character. I don't remember what he's fucking called, but he looks just like Gligar,
I think
like
I know
with the
what you're
tongue and
talking
everything.
about.
Yeah. It's like a little short guy with like bat wings and his
Mhm.
tongue sticking out. I think Gligar might be like a Pokemon interpretation of that. I really like him. I don't know how I feel about the tongue being out all the time on him. I don't know if that was necessary, but I give him a 4. I liked him a lot as a kid.
5. Steelix is a 5.
I think I'd give Steelix a strong 4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Steelix is a 5.
I love his jaw, and I love the things coming off of him.
He's sick. He's
pretty sick.
I fucking look at that guy and I'm like, that's a cool Pokemon.
Maybe I will give him a 5.
He's a
really
cool guy.
I like his face a lot.
Me too.
I like that he kind of looks like a truck.
Yeah.
Like he would just fucking plow through a wall, you know? Schnabel.
4.
I give him a 4, even though I hate pugs to death. And like he's obviously supposed to be a pug.
For
He's
sure.
totally the ugly cute, like the whole Japanese obsession with ugly cute thing. But he is cute. I like the colors. I like that he's so angry because like the thing is like real pugs are not angry, and that's part of the appeal of real pugs is that they're like they look shitty but they're actually nice. But Snubble's not nice. He's a fucking dick, and that's why I like him.
If I was into like ugly cute shit, I would give him a 5 because he's
Right.
great. But I can't look at him that hard.
Yeah, no.
He's kind of hideous. I give him a 4 just because.
I think he's a strong design.
Yeah, he's a strong design.
Yeah, I also am not into ugly cute, and I am not at all into Granbull.
Too bad.
I think I give him a 1.
A 1.
Look at his fucking ears. And
He's really ugly.
okay, the black thing under his neck is stupid looking. The fangs look stupid. The ears look stupid.
It's pretty bad.
Like I don't even think
bad
he's
guy.
cute.
No,
you know?
he's not. You might be right about giving him 1.
I don't like Granbull at all.
No, it's bad. I like Quillfish though.
I give him a
Quillfish.
light 3 because I completely forgot he existed.
I give him a 3 too, but I like him.
He's alright.
Scizor.
Did they ever give him an evolution?
No.
Scizor gets a 5. Fucking awesome.
Look at him.
Like, they took Scyther and they were like, where do we go from here? We've made the coolest Pokemon.
Let's make him red and steel.
Let's make him red and steel and give him fucking clamps.
Yes.
Like they had to one-up Scissor Hands. How do you do that? Give him fucking clamps. He's awesome.
He is pretty fucking cool.
And that's the thing, like I said before, where they succeeded here was they didn't just make a stronger Scyther. They just made it something totally different. And but like you can still see how he is Scyther, like with steel. It's a cool idea.
He's a Scyther within.
He's basically a mecha Scyther.
He's fucking badass.
Yeah. He's dope as shit.
The steel Pokemon are all really cool, except for Fortress.
Shuckle, I kind of really like. I give him a 4. He's not the most memorable, but every time I see him, I'm excited to see him.
I'm gonna give him a 3 just because he's forgettable. Like
I like his shell a lot.
Yeah, it's interesting.
More should have been done with Shuckle. And Heracross, I give a 4.
5.
He's adorable.
I give Heracross a 5.
I love the big horn. I love that he doesn't really like. I don't know. Is that actually a mouth or is it just like a line on his face that's cute?
Who knows?
Well, doesn't he open his mouth in the anime though?
Yeah, the anime's not necessarily canon.
Okay, well, he's one of Ash's main guys in Johto.
I think he's really fucking cool. I think he's one of the strongest bug designs.
Yeah.
They really knew what they were doing with bugs in this gen.
Bugs in this gen are fucking on point.
Yeah.
I don't remember if there was. Well, Dunsparce is a bug, right?
He's really cool. How come you only give him a 4?
Because he's not as cool as Scyther.
So?
Scyther's a 5.
He's not red. I mean, I think he's a cool blue guy.
He's a cool blue guy.
Yeah, he's
I give
simple.
him a strong 4.
He's a simple design, but he's powerful.
This is why I need like 80 numbers so I can like minutely rank each guy.
Yeah, that's why I said we should do 1 to 10. But you're like 1 to
But
5.
mine is what I'm doing is actually more than 1 to 10. I'm doing like 1 to 30.
I give him a 5 though, for the record.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think it's fine if I give him a 4 and you give him a 5, because you've given a 5 to everything this generation.
Because they're great!
And therefore you're going to skew the ratings horribly. I do really like Sneasel.
Me too, 4.
I give him a 4, yeah.
He's really cool.
I think the only weakness of Sneasel is, like, I don't really get what he is. Like, I think he's a weasel, but he doesn't really look like a weasel.
I mean, yeah, you're right. It doesn't, but it's still
more
pretty cool.
Like, I like the idea of him as a thief, like with claws. Like, that's obviously to climb walls and shit. He's pretty dope.
It's cool.
Oh, Teddy
Ursa is a 5.
I give him a 5. He's fucking cute.
Oh,
He's
cute.
got a crescent moon on his head,
cute.
dude. He's really cute.
They knew what's up.
And Ursaring, I give a 3. I wish he was cool. Like, if they were going to make the idea that he goes from ultra cute to super badass, he should have been more badass.
Right.
You know?
He's just like a bear.
And why a circle instead of just a full moon? You
know what I think is cool? Is kind of like the Native American, like, deer hide things on his shoulders. I think that's
why on a
cool.
bear?
Because bears are, like, very Native American. I wish they would have, like, extended the Native American theme, though.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, like,
if he had something on, like, his legs or something.
Yeah.
Like, more
I wish they gave him, like,
armor.
tribal tattoos or something. Some cool shit.
He could have been done better.
Yeah, agreed.
Smegma. Smegma. I give him a 3.
I give him a 2.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think he's a kind of neat idea. A fire slug.
Me too. I just think he's ugly.
Yeah, he's alright. I give him a 3. I like Magcargo a lot.
I give him a 3.
I give him a 4. I really like his shell.
Me too.
I like his shell. I like the idea of this fire. Like, you wouldn't think of a fire slug or what's it called? Snail, but like it makes sense because they're drippy and gooey, and so is lava. So it's kind of cool.
It's a cool concept. A Swinub.
I give him a 3.
2.
I don't think he's that memorable.
He's really forgettable.
He's cute, but he's not memorable. As we all know, you know, Master Pokemon Trainer Ben Saint, who caught the Piloswine that he thought was dumb and gay, and I give him a 3. But then he becomes Mamos. Wait, is Mamoswine's not in this gen?
4.
Oh, that's right.
Gen 4 is related to all the creatures.
But Mamoswine's in Soul Silver.
Yeah, because it's Gen 4.
Yeah.
Piloswine's a 3. I mean, I like it a lot better than Swinub, but it's still...
You gave Swinub a 2.
Still a fucking blob.
Yeah, he's a...
Oh, dude.
Swinub and Piloswine would be completely irrelevant if not for Mamoswine.
Yes.
Like, that saved that line.
For sure.
In a big way. Corsolas
a 4.
fucking cute. He's a 4.
So cute.
I like him.
Cool.
More could have been done with Corsola. Because I don't feel like has he done anything else? Has there been any other evolutions or anything?
No. They need to give him an evolution.
He could use one. Oh, Remoraid
Remoraid's
sucks.
a 1.
Remoraid's
I give it a 1.
Most unmemorable water Pokemon, like, not in the whole series, but as of this point.
Yes.
Like, worse than
why
anything.
Bother putting him in the game?
He's just a fish.
You already have Magikarp. Do you really need another fucking fish?
Yeah, Magikarp and Seaking, like, I mean, Goldeen and Seaking just look like fish, but at least they have, like, a horn. They have something. Remoraid's just a fish.
He's ugly.
He's
and he's a fish. And he's boring. There's, like, nothing Pokemon about it. It's just a fish.
He's really bad.
And then why does it evolve into a fucking octopus?
Octillery's cool.
That's cool, but it could just have been its own evolution.
Should have been a 1, yeah. It should have been a 1
I give
guy.
Octillery a 3.
Yeah, I give him a 3.
I don't think he deserves a 4, but I think it's a cool octopus.
Yeah.
They need to make a better octopus.
Delibird, I give a 4. He's a really interesting idea.
He's really cool. I think he's marketable and cute.
I might even he's a consideration for a 5. He's not he's literally Santa's helper, like, or is Santa Claus possibly, as a bird. He's really cute. And I like the idea of him being a delivery man.
Me too.
I'll give him a 4 impending on 5. He might be a 5 if I got to know him better.
Now, this is Mantine.
Mantine's
It has
adorable.
a Remoraid on it, which makes it lessens it, because there's a fucking Remoraid on it. If it didn't have a Remoraid
Does it always
on
have
it,
that?
yes, if it had like a Magikarp on it, I would think it's way cooler. But the fact that there's a
Magikarp wouldn't
Remoraid
match its
on
color scheme, though.
doesn't matter. I think it'd be cooler
I
if
think-
it had
okay.
a Magikarp.
I want to say they made Remoraid for this purpose, for it to be like a fish that swims under Mantine and matches it. But yeah, the fact that Remoraid sucks makes it not the best. But
Yes.
Mantine's pretty
I
cute.
give it a 3.
I give it a 3.
It's cool.
It's alright. I forgot about
If
it.
it had a
since
fucking
this-
Magikarp, I'd give it
It's not as cool as the other.
Skarmory!
Well, hold on. It's not
Oh,
as cool as the
shit.
Gen 3 other. Isn't there another like manta ray Pokemon or something? Or am I thinking of something else? I'm thinking of something else.
Nigga.
I'm not thinking of. Skarmory's a 5.
5.
Skarmory is a weird Pokemon that I don't understand, but I love. It's cool. I like it a lot. It's very
I love
memorable.
the red and the gray. It's really cool. I love its teeth. Its tail is really cool.
It's one of the more unique bird types for
Yes,
sure.
It looks dangerous.
Yeah. It looks sharp. Like, the whole thing looks sharp. It all looks like it would hurt to touch.
Oh, dude.
5. Houndour is really good.
5. I think this is better than Growlithe.
I don't. I give him a 4.
Oh, you do?
Because he's not as good as Growlithe.
I think he's as good as Growlithe. I think he's a good answer to Growlithe. Like,
He's a good answer to Growlithe, like the other side of dogs. With like Growlithe is all the good things about dogs, and Houndour is all the bad things.
Yes.
Like an evil Rottweiler. But he's not quite scary enough.
I think he's cool as fuck. I don't think he needs to be scary. He's a baby Pokemon, you know?
That's true. Well, okay. Well, that's why we have Houndoom before. But what do you think about Houndoom?
5. Fucking 5.
I don't like Houndoom at all.
Oh, I love Houndoom.
I give him a 3,
Oh,
if
Houndoom is
that.
fucking
Maybe even a 2.
sick.
I like that he looks like Satan.
Me too.
That's cool.
I think that's the coolest thing. I think he's a cool guy.
I don't like how much of him is just like single, like one color with no breaks in it. I wish these went further. I wish I wish the spine rib cage thing went all the way around, and and that this went further. Whether that was like
Does
a little
Houndoom
further.
Mega Evolve?
I don't know.
I don't even know at this point. I think it does.
I've never been a big fan of Houndoom. Kingdra's
5.
cool. I give him a 4. I do
You're
think he's
probably
strong.
right. I think I don't need to go to 5.
Yeah,
But strong 4.
yeah, he's good.
He's pretty cool.
Phanpy is pretty alright. I give him a 4.
4.
He's cute. And he's like an elephant.
So cute.
But I like Donphan more.
I do too.
I think Donphan is a strong. I also give him a 4. I don't think he's quite a 5, but I really like the fact that he is so obviously, again, he is rollout. This time he is rollout.
This is for real.
Like, he is a tire. He literally is an elephant whose nose rolls into a tire, and he fucking rolls around. Donphan, to me, is defined by the Pokemon Stadium game,
Yes.
where you roll around as Donphan.
Yes.
He's cool. I give him
He's a
a
cool
strong
guy.
4.
I really like him.
And he's one of the only cases where the little buffers work because it's a different color, and it matches his aesthetic. His big ears are interesting.
Yeah.
He's cool. I like Donphan. Porygon 2.
I give him a 3.
Yeah, I give him a 3 as well because I gave Porygon a 4, and I don't think Porygon 2 is as strong. I like the idea that, like, technology's better. It's no longer polygons.
It's
Now we've got
cheaper.
bump mapping. But
Yeah.
it's not a good enough version. Like, they could have done better with that
It's
concept.
the same thing. It's just circles.
Yeah, and it's not as cute as Porygon.
Stantler is forgettable. I give
Oh,
it a 2.
1. I hate him.
Yeah.
What is this ass? What is this weird thing on his ass? Oh, I don't like him at all. I completely forgot about Stantler. I totally forgot about him. I hate him. I hate him. Look at his eyes. Oh, he looks like a douchebag.
His nose is really bad. He's like really weird cheekbones and like a beak.
Oh, that's a 1 from me. I don't like him at all. Smeargle's fucking cool. I give him a 5. That is such a good idea. He's a painter.
I give him a 5 too.
His tail is a paintbrush, and he paints with his tail, and he's got a little painter's cap, and like that would be enough. But the little ringlets and the rings around his eyes, he's great.
He's simple, but has enough going for him. I love the green on his paint, like the paintbrush tail.
Yeah,
I think that's really cool. I love the color. Like he's really unique to look at.
Yeah, he's one of the more memorable. The only thing I didn't like at the time that Gold and Silver came out, I didn't like that Smeargle and Apom were both like kind of monkey-ish Pokemon with tail gimmicks, but like they're both really strong tail gimmicks. Like had they not come out in the same generation, it wouldn't have even been a problem. But they're both really strong designs. Smeargle's definitely a 5. What the fuck is Tyrogue?
It's the baby of Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan.
2. I forgot he existed. I don't like him. What is he?
Not
Why even have this? Like, okay, I get it. So that you can choose Hitmonlee or Hitmonchan and like have a gimmick with that, I guess. But why?
Why is he purple?
I don't like him.
I don't like him that much.
Give him a 2.
Hitmontop
is cool. I give
5.
him a 4.
I give him a 5.
I forgot about. You know, I gave him a 5. I was gonna give him a 4 because I forgot he existed, but he's such a cool gimmick. And now that I'm remembering, like in Pokemon Stadium again, the game where you all spin at each other.
Hitmonlee and Hitmonchan and
Hitmontop. He's definitely way cooler than the other ones.
Cooler. I love that he's upside down. He's really cool.
He's like a breakdancing spinning top.
He's very Pokemon.
He is. He's cool.
Smoochum.
I can't decide on Smoochum until I see it. And it's loading very slowly. Alright, we're back. Smoochum. I give it a 3. It's much better than Jinx. Like, it looks like a Pokemon. Unlike Jinx.
Give it a 3.
But I'm not a huge fan.
It's not cute.
Yeah,
it's
not that
better
cute.
than Jinx.
It's much, much better than Jinx. Jinx is horrible. Elekid is pretty strong.
Is a 5.
I give it a 5, yeah. Dude, its head is a plug.
It's great. It's fucking great.
He's cooler than Electabuzz.
Yes, for sure.
And he was a really popular design from that gen. Like he was a big deal.
Awesome.
Yeah, we've got an Elekid right back there. You probably can't see him because he looks tiny to the camera, but yeah, one of the better baby Pokemon for sure.
3.
2. His head looks terrible. I hate the lumps. If I gave Magmar a 1, I'm giving Magby at best a 2. Why does he look so concerned? Because he knows he's going to become a Magmar.
Bad. It's a really awkward picture of him.
Yeah, I don't like his head bumps. They gross me out. Miltank's really good. I give it a 4. Maybe even a 5. I mean, if you're going to make a cow Pokemon, this is... Well, I don't know. It is kind of just a cow.
Yeah, there's nothing
It's just a cow. Yeah, I give it a 4. There's nothing, like, super Pokemon-y about it other than that it's a cute cow.
Yeah, it's a cute cow. Blissey!
Blissy's pretty good. I think I'm going to give it a 5 just because I'm not disappointed in it as an evolution of Chansey. Like, Chansey I gave a 5, and I think Chansey's better than Blissey, but...
You do?
Blissey is still really good.
Blissey looks like a fucking... one of those, I
just think Chansey's more iconic.
Scandinavian gods. It's like the fucking...
I can see what you mean.
What the fuck are they called? The Valkyrie people.
Yeah, Valkyrie.
Yeah, it's
I can
beautiful.
see it. It is beautiful. It's legitimately beautiful. I give it a 5. Okay.
Oh,
now
this is sad.
Raikou is terrible. Raikou gets a 2. He's the weakest of the dogs, and like
for sure.
It's really sad because they obviously knew. Because Suicune was made a really big deal in Crystal and in the anime. And Entei had a whole movie. Raikou got a special, like, 10 years late.
Yes.
And it was terrible. And Raikou looks like shit. And,
I want to like it.
You want to because
it's a saber-tooth tiger. Yeah, but it's bad.
The color scheme is awful.
It's really bad. It's sad. I want to hug it. That's why I'm going to give it a 2 and not a 1.
Yeah.
But it's just sad. It's sad.
He's one of the worst early legendary.
Entei
Entei gets a 5. Entei is iconic.
Look at that motherfucker.
Entei is almost as good as Arcanine. In fact, I kind of tie them because I think Arcanine is like better in concept, like with the tufts that look like fire for its legs and stuff. But Entei looks like a legendary Pokemon.
It does.
You know,
I love it's like the back of it.
Yeah.
It is really cool.
You are Papa.
Oh my god, that movie though. We have to watch that together.
We should watch all of them.
We
Literally
should.
all the Pokemon movies. We should watch them all.
Oh my god, I fucking love you.
Even the shitty ones. And I still haven't seen Pokemon Forever. The Latios and Latios one. I still haven't seen
It's
it.
good. It's good.
Alright. Suicune, I give a 3.
It's not Pokemon Forever, it's Pokemon Heroes, by the way.
Oh, which one's Forever?
Forever is the one with Celebi and Suicune.
Oh, that one's not as good.
It's not.
That's not good.
Pokemon Heroes is good.
Suicune's
a 4 for me.
I give him a 3. I think Suicune is overrated. Okay, he's just got like a big crystal on his face.
He looks goopy.
And I don't like how the purple matches with the blue. Why did they have this, like, between Suicune and Raycow, what were they doing with the purple mains?
If you take that away, though, it looks really cool. I don't know.
He's alright.
I think Suicune's cool. I think it's pretty.
I think he's alright. I just never liked him as much as, like the way that the anime hyped him and Crystal hyped him, he should be cooler for the level of hype he got. Entei should have just been the guy. Like, not only should he have gotten the movie, he should have also been the one they made a big deal out of, because he's by far the best of the 3 dogs. Or cats, or whatever the fuck they are. Larvitar.
4.
I don't like him.
I think Larvitar's cute. He's like a clown guy.
I give him a 2. He looks like a juggalo. I give him a 2.
Yes, that's why he's a 4.
As much as I do love the Insane Clown Posse,
The Juggalo Pokemon.
I'm not a fan of the Juggalos.
2.
Oh,
2.
1. What is redeeming about this?
It looks like, okay, you like Metapod.
Metapod is weird.
This shit's weird too.
What's weird about it? It's just like a mask.
It has holes in its eyebrows. Its eyebrows are holes. You can fuck its eyebrows.
I give it a 1.
Haven't you wanted
it's
to
like,
fuck eyebrows before?
It's almost as bad as Pineco.
You can fuck its eyebrows. Man, you don't know what's good.
Not into it. Tyranitar, I give
4.
3.
4.
He's a big steel dinosaur guy.
He's cool.
He's not nearly as cool as like Charizard or any of the other big dinosaurs. He's not even as good as Dragonite.
You don't think so?
I don't think he's as cool as Dragonite. He's less memorable to me.
You can fuck its legs.
Why do you want to fuck the holes, the weird holes? Alright, but Lugia's a fucking 5.
5.
Lugia's awesome. Look at it. Okay, the colors are perfect for
beautiful.
Lugia. Like, it communicates silver perfectly. The spines are cool, and if you've seen the movie, they can flap down when it goes underwater.
Look at how fucking powerful those wings are.
He's awesome, dude. He is mega awesome.
He's a cool guy.
He's probably one of my favorite legendaries.
My only complaint is its name.
Lugia.
It sounds like Lugie.
Lugia.
Ho-Oh.
And then you got Ho-Oh, who I will also give, and I'll give him a 4.
I love Ho-Oh, but I think it can be drawn better.
I think we can agree.
Colors.
He is an infinitely better take on a Phoenix than Moltres.
For sure.
This is what a Phoenix Pokemon should look like. I don't know how I feel about... I would give him a 5, but I don't know how I feel about his headpiece thing. Like the tufts on his head.
Yeah.
They look kind of goofy and shit.
I don't know. I think he's cool. I can't give him a 5 because I think Lugia is so much better.
Yeah.
But I really like Ho-Oh. I love the color scheme of it. Like, if I had to get a tattoo, I would totally get a Ho-Oh tattoo.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
But, like, would you get it with that color scheme and everything?
Just the colors. I wouldn't, like, get, like, that particular art. I'd get, like, some kind of interpretation of, like, a Ho-Oh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
And Celebi, I think I can give him a 4.
Yeah.
Almost a 5. I like his green onion head.
4.
My perception might be colored by the Celebi movie being fucking terrible, but
You ever see a shiny Celebi?
the Celebi movie's not as bad as Jirachi Wishmaker, but no, I don't think I have.
Shiny Celebi's pink, and it's
That's
beautiful.
And that's it for Gen 2.
Best Gen.
Stronger than I thought it was gonna be. I obviously wasn't as in love with it as you were. I gave most things a 4, and you gave most things a 5. But it had a lot of good stuff.
There is some nostalgia blindness, but
there's just
it was really fun.
Gen 2 has a lot of stuff that I really like that I don't feel like has ever gotten like its dues. Like Xatu, where like Xatu has never been made a big deal. And he's such a cool design, and he's like a really good Pokemon, especially in the early game. He's like a strong psychic dude who can kind of carry your team, but like, where's the love? Who talks about Xatu, you know? I think Gen 2 is where Pokemon start getting lost in the shuffle because, I mean, everything after Gen 1, it's just like there's so many that people are going to lose track. But the bugs were on point in Gen 2.
They did a lot of interesting things.
Yeah.
There was a lot of creative typings. It was a really good expansion from the first game. And I think they added just the right amount of Pokemon. Like, there's like, I think like 95 or 100.
I think it's interesting that so much of it's 100 because we're on 251.
Yeah.
Right now.
Yeah, you're right.
But I think a lot of Gen 2 is expanding on Gen 1 guys, and in some cases it really worked, like Steelix and Scizor, which were great ideas because they introduced a new Steel type, and they made some Pokemon that made sense into Steel types, and like those were two great choices to do that with. And they came out better than the originals in both cases. I think I could say Scizor is cooler than Scyther. It's a close call, but they're both really great. You know, they did some great ones. Elekid's even cooler than Electabuzz. Magby, I mean, it's cooler than Magmar.
That's not hard.
You know, Smoochum's infinitely better than Jinx. Still bad. So, like, most of the babies came out well. Most of what they did to Gen 1 was good things that they did to Gen 1. There were few failures.
The most disappointing thing was the starters.
Yeah. The starters are not as good as Gen 1. Totodile is the only one that I can like unequivocally say is as good as a Gen 1 Pokemon. Or Gen 1 starter, rather. Like, the other two,
they fall flat.
I'm indifferent towards, you know?
They're not that memorable.
And it's just like, I think they tried to make them too simple. Because, like, the starter's like the one thing that can be a little bit more complex. And usually they nail, like, Bulbasaur and Squirtle. I think Charmander is maybe a little too simple even in that gen because Bulbasaur and Squirtle have so much going on, but they just work.
You think Squirtle has a lot going on?
He's got like 3 colors on the shell and everything.
A blue turtle with a shell, and all turtles have a shell.
Yeah, but the design on the shell is cool.
I think Squirtle is boring.
Well,
Bulbasaur
sorry. Is like a perfect starter.
Bulbasaur is great.
I think Bulbasaur is like the Pokemon I'm going to judge all of the Pokemon against. He's number 1. He is the number one Pokemon, and like he is my gold standard for starters.
Exactly.
And Totodile is probably like up to this point my number 2 starter.
Same.
I don't like Feraligatr nearly as much as Blastoise or Charizard, but for Totodile is probably my number 2 starter at this point. I don't know. I love Squirtle, so I mean I'm biased because I grew up with Victor, who was obsessed with turtles for like 10 years because of Squirtle. He had a whole collection of turtle shit.
It's adorable.
So I'm quite familiar with Squirtle, but like, you know, those guys are great. This gen, I will say the flops just this gen were. Like, Pineco, Remoraid, these are not even Pokemon. Like, they might be worse than, like, what was the worst in Gen 1? Was it Electrode? Electrode, Jinx.
Pretty bad.
I think Electrode and Jinx were the two that we were like, these are the irredeemable ones.
Yeah.
I think Pineco might be worse than either of them. Pineco is nothing. I would have completely never remembered his existence if we hadn't seen him in here.
Yeah.
And Remoraid is just like nothing. It's just a fish. It is just a fish.
Stantler.
And they repeat that mistake later. Oh, Stantler! Oh! Stantler is as bad as Jinx in terms of being just ugly. Or Magmar. Stantler's more like Magmar. just like a weird,
I just
ugly
think
piece of
that
shit.
there's like a lot
Pokemon.
of shit in this generation,
Yeah.
but there's a lot of really cute, interesting
Yeah.
designs that like I remember as like my favorites.
I don't think we rated this any worse than... I might have rated it slightly worse than Gen 1 because I gave a lot of 5s in Gen 1, and it was a bigger gen. There was 50 more Pokemon.
I think the first 2 generations are probably on par. It really does depend on like when you got into Pokemon, I think. Like
I would say they're pretty much on par. Like, there was a lot of strong stuff. There was a lot of strong stuff that I forgot about, and then when I saw it, I went, oh. Like Delibird. Like, I've never used one, so I don't really, like, have it in mind, but when I see it, I go, yeah, Delibird's fucking cool. Like, I want to use Delibird. Like, I look at it and I go, yeah, I'd like a Delibird in my party, you know? I think I'm overdue to finally play through all of Soul Silver, because I played through, like, 3 gyms when it came out and never finished it. So, yeah. Good shit. Join us next time. We'll continue. We'll do Gen 3, which, right off the bat, opens on a travesty. So we'll see that.
Miguel out, guys.
Miguel out. Is that going to be a thing?
Yes.
Is that going to sign out Miguel out? Oh, Lord.